Lately, we've been getting a lot of teasers, hints, leaks at new maps, new content, and so much more coming into Modern Warfare 2. First off, we had a dev interview recently where they answered a lot of questions. They even gave us some teases at future contents. There's also leaks in the files suggesting at new maps coming in as well as old maps making a return. And on top of that, we've had some teases in the past, such as surveys and other things that have always hinted at these types of things coming into the game. So that's what we're going to be focusing in today's video, talking about what this new content is, what these teasers are, and if they will actually be coming into the game and potentially when. The other day we talked about multiplayer maps that are going to be coming in, so I won't be focusing on that. We're going to talk a little bit more about Warzone, the free-to-play type of content. If you missed the multiplayer maps, I have the link down in the description. Make sure you check out that video. We talked about a classic map making a return, as well as the brand new maps that we're going to be receiving from now until COD 2023. So the first thing I want to get into is going to be old maps making a return. So a lot of things that people have been asking is, will we be seeing things like Verdansk coming in? Will we be seeing Rebirth Island making a return? And there's actually some teasers on all of this. For example, we ended up getting a survey a while back where players were asked what maps would they want to see next in Warzone 2, and among them being some old maps. They also asked if you wanted some new maps, and depending on the feedback that everyone gave, it seemed like that's the approach that they would probably want to take. Now, a lot of people were very excited to see that Verdansk was on this list. They talked about how they wanted to see that make a return. A short while after that, we ended up getting Building 21 added to DMZ, and when you take a look at the DMZ map of Building 21, you can see that it's located inside some sort of a crater, and when you actually overlap that with the Verdansk explosion, you can see that this is actually on the same exact map. So it's like a sort of like a bunker that was created on top of this explosion that we ended up seeing on Verdansk. And on top of that, we found out that Building 21 was occupied by Shadow Company, and that had to do also with Verdansk as well in terms of the lore side of things. Now, even on top of that, some more information that we ended up getting is T Grizzly. He went on a podcast and claimed that Activision had invited him out to playtest some content early, and Verdansk was among the brand new content. They made him sign an NDA where he couldn't really speak on it that much, and he ended up showing a photo to the host of the podcast to pretty much prove his point. There were the ideas that maybe they had him on an emulator for Warzone Mobile, because we know currently Verdansk is coming on Warzone Mobile, and that's like the whole selling point for it. But just recently, Hotel 6 posted this. He said, new artwork shows Verdansk Dam as being used in Warzone 2 as a game mode tutorial background. This could also be from Warzone Mobile, and he said that even if it is from Warzone Mobile, they have a lot of photos in regards to Al Mazrah, so why did they pick the one Verdansk photo that they have instead of picking one for Al Mazrah for this Warzone 2 tutorial? Now, the very interesting thing is it actually doesn't even stop there. So when you look at the files, there's actually a line of code that says Verdansk 24 Safar 1441, and apparently that translates on the Islamic calendar to October 25th, 2019, which is the release date of Modern Warfare 2019. Now, honestly, this line of code could literally be anything. It could be for a calling card, it could be for a loading screen, it could be for an emblem, weapon blueprint, operator. It doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be for the map. It's just more information that we have in regards to Verdansk making a return, or some teases. Maybe we could be seeing it in the future. What are your thoughts and opinions? Do you think with the current playstyle of Warzone 2, Verdansk would be a good fit, or do you think we'd have to get some map changes and updates before they even try to introduce the map back into the game? But other than that, there was also some interviews with devs where they talked about the development of DMZ and how it actually was in development before Verdansk even became a thing. So it says Infinity Ward told us at Deserto in a recent interview that prototypes for the DMZ mode were in development before Verdansk was even in development. We actually had working prototypes before we started making Verdansk. We felt that was a direction we needed to go. We felt those trends that early, but we didn't have the bandwidth to execute on it at the time. In general, good game development is to try crazy, scary stuff, just trying different things. Sometimes they're first person, sometimes they're third person, sometimes they're one life, sometimes they're respawn, sometimes they're on console or on PC. So they had the idea of creating DMZ, and if they did create it at that time, it actually would have ended up playing on the Verdansk map, which is very interesting. I mean, do you think that it would have worked a little bit better there, or do you think it would have worked better on Al Mazrah? But that is also some sort of an option that they have, and I do see DMZ coming in to brand new maps. Obviously, they've expanded it a lot. We have Cache Complex now, we have Building 21, we have all these different locations, Ashika Island as well. I feel like they're going to continue doing this even long after Modern Warfare 2 goes and Modern Warfare 3 comes comes in, they're going to be introducing it to other maps, and I think Verdansk would be one to try, and it would probably be a lot of fun. Now, the main question would be, if Verdansk were actually going to come back and make a return, when would it potentially make a return? Now, we've talked about so many different maps, so much new content is going to be coming in already. When will we get an opportunity to see a map like this return? Now, if you don't know, as of right now, we currently have Almaz, we got Ashika Island and all that. Now, on top of that, in Season 4, they're going to be introducing another small map. Now, we do have some teasers on that. It is called Vondel, or at least it's located in Vondel Park, Amsterdam, and that is going to be coming in Season 4, which is just around a month away. Now, once that comes in, we have Season 4, we're going to have Season 5. After Season 5 is going to be all the hype in regards to Modern Warfare 3, the beta coming out, the launch of it, and along with the launch of this, we're going to be getting a brand new map, and that is going to be Las Almas, which I'll be covering for you guys in another video in full detail. Now, this brand new map is going to have a bunch of new locations. It's probably going to have some extensions of Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer maps, things like OG maps, sort of like how it is with Almaz, how they have like terminal and high rise, and then we also have some other locations that ended up getting brought into multiplayer. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to open a whole can of worms of brand new maps and content that we have just from that big new map. So by introducing that, that's going to be more than enough content in my opinion. So when do you think that they would add Verdansk? Would they add it maybe in like Season 3 of Modern Warfare 3? Would they add in like Season 2, Season 4, later on, maybe next year, not right now? And if they do bring it back, will it be brought back for like a limited time? So will it be brought back for like a couple weeks or something as like a part of a mode or something like that, and then taken out? Because if you guys don't know, the whole reason of the nostalgia of Verdansk is sort of for Warzone Mobile. Like, that's how they're trying to get people to download and play Warzone Mobile. They're trying to advertise that you're going to see old maps. For example, Rebirth Island will potentially be making a return on Warzone Mobile. So they're going to be trying to bring in all the like older maps on that platform so they could sell more content and more things on there. But in my opinion, I don't think there's such thing as too much content. I definitely feel like if they wanted to add it, they'll definitely figure out some sort of a way to add it. But the question is, do you think it'd be a good idea for them to do it? The current playstyle that we have with Warzone 2, the speed of it, the movement, the way that the game feels as of right now, would it even be fun, and would it make sense? But that's all that I got for you guys in today's video. Obviously, as of right now, nothing is guaranteed. I'm just showing you guys all the current teasers and leaks and hints that we've seen in the past. Even the leaks as of right now usually do not confirm that we're going to be getting a brand new map, unless like they had a remastered map photo or something like that in the files. But as of right now, it's only lines of code, and these lines of code could literally be for anything. So it could be for a calling card, it could be for an emblem, or anything else. But anyways, just take all this with a grain of salt, because there is a likely chance that it may not ever happen. But let me know if you guys want to see some more videos talking about Season 4, because I do have some content in regards to Season 4 that I do want to cover for you guys, but it might be a little bit early. But let me know if you guys want to start seeing some Season 4 videos. But anyways, that's all that I got for you guys in today's news video. It's been your boy Trizo. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you found the video informative and helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But hopefully I'll be seeing you guys again on the channel. Peace.